There was a brief moment of joy with Talia. Everything had become really simple. It was nice to convince myself that there wasn't anything to worry about, even when there was.
When I went home and talked to Cassie about it and vented, and then I kind of feel bad because I just vented to Cassie. But like, oh my gosh, it just like drives me.
I didn't know if I was more upset by the fact that he showed up, or that he was completely ignoring me.
Did you read Cassie's last blog post? Because
I wasn't paying any attention to her, but how could I? Instinct pulled me to call out his name, but would he acknowledge it? Then came reality. He wouldn't acknowledge that, because it wasn't his.
what's the deal? Wow! You're like really fast. Are you a witch or something?
Something like that. Interesting.
What is?
Your friend, she maintains a very particular, very enthralling scent.
Erin? Really? Well, I kind of doubt that, unless she's wearing her mom's perfume or something. Erin's not really interested in enticing the opposite sex.
My dear, would you mind terribly if I stole a few words with your charming young friend?
Oh, not at all.
Did you glamour her? Ezra said you could...
Fascinating. Already a scent is fading and now you assume my own. I wonder what powers you possess of immortality.
Please don't turn me.
My, what a monster my brothers painted me out to be.
You mean you won't turn me?
Let's get one thing straight. You run, I'll kill you. You scream, I'll kill you. You try to summon my brother.
You kill me.
Oh goody, he bagged a smart one.
Rita, have you seen Ezra?
No, was I supposed to?
No, but I haven't seen him all day and I find it weird of him not to check in on me. He usually does it, touch base every now and again.
Weird. What is it?
Trouble. Big trouble.
Mom?
Where's Dawn and Mac?
Hunting. Why?
We've got company.
I'll get it.
Well, hello, little one. May I come in?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Looks like we're a few members short.
Donovan, McIntosh, and Ezra are out of district. Hunting, of course.
But of course. I trust you know why I'm here.
My brother?
Actually, both of them.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
No. You see, I hear word from the guard there's a pair of nomads wreaking havoc on several covens. So, I assume that the oldest and most faithful of covens handles it. However, the problem remains, and there are 3 of you missing.
Irina, please, you come over unannounced. How should we have known?
I sent fair warning that I'd be making an appearance. Not being met by the full company, well, that's just bad manners. I just wanted to make it known that 2 members of the guard have been murdered. As such, all procreation has been stagnated, and any vampire unable to aid in this hunt shall be taken into custody until further notice, which means you're coming with me.
That's ridiculous!
By order of the Vampire Council, Rita McAllister Spence, you are hereby taken into custody of Queen Adelpha to be trained to enforce the laws of our kind.
No.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice. It is law.
Allie is my mother. I've lived with her all my life. She's raised me perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Mom, tell her you're not gonna let her take me.
Honey, I don't have a choice.
That's bullshit! I'm not going!
Irina, please! No, Irina, don't!
Insubordination will not be tolerated. I trust you understand the severity of our cause. I want Zephyr's fangs within the month, or else your precious little mates are next.
Elderly couple, but I don't know. I didn't really have much patience for them, so they'll go swimming, okay? I don't usually do this, bring people back to this place. You're the first person who's been here. I feel really, really honored. How long have you and my brother been seeing each other?
I don't
That
know.
long, huh? That's better. The things I do to blend in with your people. So, you're Ezra's thing.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
Some people's taste.
So, why did you kidnap me? Is this some sort of game before you kill me?
Why does everyone think life is it? I mean, honestly, I haven't killed anyone in over 200 years for anything other than food. Believe me, I've wanted to.
But Ezra said that you killed council guards.
Stories, dear. You know, our government's really not that much different. It's all about the lies to spark the flames. Make a pariah, make ones who make sense, no?
So, everything they know about you is a lie?
Sort of. Not really their choice, though.
What do you mean?
I am, as my brother has probably told you, one of the first about them. Being the first is luxuries here and there. And one of those is controlling my subservient minions. Since I made my brother and my sister, they simply do as I tell them. And what I tell them is to obey counsel.
That's not fair. They love you. Why wouldn't you let them fight with you?
Have you ever watched someone you love die? I mean, someone you really cared about. What if it was your fault? What then? There's no living with that kind of guilt.
But
You know what it takes to kill our For another one of us, not much. Once the blood stops flowing, that's it. End game. Pierce the heart, break our neck, decapitate us. Now imagine that happened to my dear brother.
who did you lose?
I fell in love with a witch. It's forbidden for our kind to love anyone without turning them, and me, being the great original I was, thought I was above the laws. I learned my lesson. A member of the guard, named Ezekiel, out to make a name for himself. Executed, only one I loved. And I plan to return the favor. My family is all I have left. And I won't dare put them in that kind of danger for my own misdeeds. For my vendetta.
My parents split up. My dad was always working, and my mom, I guess, didn't really stop him or say anything, but I guess now it's for the best. Ezra really misses you, you know?
I guess he's lucky to have someone like you. Speaking of which, I should probably get you back to him. I bet he's absolutely devastated. I guess the danger's past now anyways.
What danger?
Don't worry about it.
Why did everyone do that to me?
I can't believe that she ditched me here. This happens every time.
kind of got kidnapped by your brother, but... What? What is it? What's wrong?
Inside.
What? Oh, my mom's inside!
Aaron! It's too dangerous.
I don't give a shit!
Shit.
Mom?
So, does anybody feel like explaining this?
This gig gets real old real fast.
You got that council stink on you. You smell like one of mine.
Let me have a look at you. Poor thing. Sissy broke your heart, didn't she?
What are you waiting for, old man? Kill me.
You really need to challenge those bosses of yours. You do more killing than those you persecute.
What? You killed one of the Avalons already.
Such blind allegiance. You make my old heart hurt.
I should stake you.
All in good time. All in. Oh, neatness. I wasn't here. I wasn't Ken.
This gig got real old real fast.
Can I get you anything?
I'm alright.
There's still some blood on my towels. Perhaps I can entice you with that. I don't want to be angry, but you have put me and my daughter in some serious trouble, and I am finding it incredibly difficult to not be pissed off.
I understand.
Do you? Because I moved her to that rock to keep her out of danger, and she is the only thing that matters to me.
Carrie, this isn't exactly the path I wanted for us to take.
Love doesn't make everything better, Ezra. I tried for 8 years to make it work with Will.
Not everyone is meant to be. Sometimes things just don't work out.
Therein lies my point, Ezra. You're 100+ years old. She's not ready for the kind of commitment you're asking for.
You don't get to say what she's ready for any more than I do. Erin can make whatever decision she wants in life, regardless of what either of us think. As her mother, you at least should know that.
I know. I know you love her, and I know you can protect her. But I can't put stock in that.
Don't panic about it. I know everything will be alright, just like I know no one will ever love her as much as I do.
Well, that's a little bit creepy. I guess creepy can be okay. If you promise that when I'm gone, you'll be there to protect her, I guess that'll be alright.
I will always be with her.
You'd better. I know some pretty tough immortals myself.
What was he like? Zephyr. How was he?
He seems lonely. He told me what happened, but him the way he is.
You must think I'm a coward.
Sorta. Why didn't you stop them?
Ezekiel had the entire council guard on hold. They weren't just there to kill Ankira, they were ready to kill us all.
Why?
Because Lee, Zephyr, and myself, we were the strongest coven ever to thrive. Even more so than the council. But when Ezekiel killed Ankira, Zephyr, he left us, and with it, our strength. Now, Ezekiel's terrified because he knows Zephyr wants his fangs.
I hope he gets them.
So do I.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you are.
I'm here to kill them both.
No, you're not. You've been standing there for 30 minutes. You can't do it, can you? You cannot take it from them what the council took from us.
Just Ezra.
I know what you've done, Violet. I know you killed Talia and about the vampire you sent to kill Aaron. I wish you well. Even if you do, take comfort in my enemies.
How did you...
Know that you aligned with the council? I knew the moment Irina staked poor Atlas' progeny. You're trying to turn them against Aaron. You know they'll give her up willingly if it means saving their own mate.
I'll do what I have to do to get my revenge, Zephyr.
As will I, old friend. As will I.
Hello, Ezra. How have you been keeping?
What do you want?
I know we've had our differences in the past, but I'd like to put all that behind us. How about you?
Not really. If you hadn't noticed, my kin has a knack for harboring ill will.
Well, be that as it may, I've always been a forward-thinking kind of girl. And I see, if we try to take Macintosh, Donovan, or that little human friend of yours, that we may run into a few issues.
We will fight to the death. Spare me your threats, Irina. I will not condone them.
I know. And it would be a terrible loss to the council if we had to lose members of your coven and the guard. So here's where my plan comes into play.
Can we skip the song and dance? What plan?
Well, I figure since your lovely brother has no plans to kill you, I mean, if he did, your coven would have been massacred decades ago. So, how about you have a little chat with him? Use that link you Geminis are known for. And we'll set your entire coven free. No more debt to the council, and no more of us poking in on you.
I'm assuming there's a catch.
Well, for your freedom, we will require Zephyr.
Are you kidding me? I mean, you must be joking. If it were that easy, don't you think we would have tried that?
No. You see, your coven was never in danger of us, my dear, sweet Ezra. But now, if we don't get what we want, we will destroy you all. And I think even our lovely young Zephyr would be willing to offer himself for his family, don't you?
No.
Well, run it by him. I will be back in 3 days' time. And if you don't have him, your mates will be forfeit.
Ezra, how did you find me?
The old Gemini link. I always hated that thing.
Funny, it's the only thing keeping me sane all these years.
Saint. Not exactly the word I'd choose to describe you.
Always dignity, always dignity.
So I take it you know why I'm here.
Yes, I heard the council's bitch that I say. And I accept her offer.
Why would you do that?
Let's be honest, brother. I'm not gonna waste my time for vengeance. I can make you and your little lady friend happy.
Let's not get wild, brother. I may have a plan or two.
Still the conspirators.
Isn't it bad enough you took my progeny? Now you want to put us under house arrest?
Rhinosaurus, you're all under scrutiny until further notice.
3 days' time. That's when Irina decides it's time for us to die.
It is standard procedure. You are closest to the problem.
Which makes us perfect candidates to make scapegoats out of.
Watch it, Ezra. You're in no position to—
Oh, shut up, you senseless, terrible, useless excuse for in the morning. Sissy!
Gods, I missed you.
Zephyr, you can't be here!
Dawn, yours were fuck.
Zephyr?
Oh, relax, they'll be fine. They'll wake up in a few hours. They won't remember a thing.
What are you doing here? Where's Ezra?
Well, that's just the news of the week, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Little brother's got a plan. You in?
Irina and Ezekiel will be here mid-morning.
They won't be alone. When they approach a coven like this, you know their guard won't be far behind.
So what do we do?
They will only have their personal guard with them.
How do you know?
Ezra caught a glimpse of their plan. This isn't about the law anymore.
This is about Zephyr.
This is about power and control. We're facing judgment.
They have to be acting rogue. Adelpha would never sanction this.
So what? They're just gonna kill us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions.
It's true. They're going to try.
So what? We're up against the whole council now?
I'm down. Let's take them on.
Come on. Even if we stand up to them, there's still the rest of the council to face.
Yes, but if we can. There is no bias. We're all innocent, and there are allies within it.
Lee, do you realize how crazy you sound? Allie and I have already lost Rita, and I'm not going to risk her.
They're going to kill us, Mac. Ezekiel has his own agenda and his own little fledglings. We have a better chance of survival if we take a stand than if we accept death.
We're not saying upon greeting them that we're going to start a war. But if they turn on us with no negotiations, we can make a stand. Mac, you have the most knowledge of the council. You were with them the longest.
What exactly are you asking of me?
Can you help us? Any knowledge of their strengths, weaknesses, we can use all the help we can get.
Ezekiel has his guards. Dryston and Colton, basically muscled goons. They've got strength, but not a lot of tact, so it won't be hard to outmaneuver them. Lee, you probably have the best chance against Ignis, since she is your progeny.
It was a weird time in my life. A few hundred years before you.
Nice.
Ezekiel doesn't fight. For all intents and purposes, he's just a powdered wig with a title. Irina's the real problem. She's a powerful vampire and probably close to Zephyr in age.
I never really seen much of her in my time with the council.
If you do. I was with her for over 100 years. This woman never stays in the same place. She keeps her laws and districts strict and has a constant level of enemies.
How do we take her down?
Her guard isn't her best defense. She has the ability to block vampires' powers. Lee, you'll probably have the advantage because of your shield. She can block my instincts in a heartbeat and blind Ezra in moments. She won't know how to hold her own against someone she can't weaken.
I got it.
Just beware. From what I've seen, she'll try to use Donovan against you, like she did to me with Mac. She knows you're bound to him and will use anything to get to him.
It's okay, babe. We got this.
They are very powerful, Karma. Are you sure you have no pull in the Wiccan community?
Not enough to pull off what you need.
The council's coming for blood, and some of it will be Erin's. I need to make sure that she gets out of this alive, regardless of what happens. I doubt the council will be satisfied with just Zephyr.
I wish I could say I have all these Wiccan friends, but it's touchy. We're hardly allowed to commingle with vampires, let alone fight them.
I understand.
Regardless, you can count on me to be there on those front lines right next to you and your coven.
I think you can do a little bit more than that.
What did you have in mind?
You feel closer. What's changed?
Face death tomorrow with open arms.
Should that be your path?
I can't miss you any longer.
100 years of longing.
You have had me.
In the way that one has the wind, I have felt what could never stay. You were never mine. I would have loved you forever.
You will. As will I.
You tease this old heart.
You would get bored with me, should I know it.
Never.
This is our final meeting.
And why is that?
Death is not your path. As it was mine. I must leave you to free.
Please don't.
Others need you more than I ever have. It's time that they learn the joy that is you.
Then I shall face death tomorrow.
Now, don't pout. You must go on, Zeph. For both of us. I love you.
Not you.
Finally learned how to use the door?
Seemed appropriate.
Tomorrow?
The council will arrive and we'll do what we can.
You've been running rampant ever since Irina warned you. What's going on?
Remember how I told you that things change?
Yes.
Well, I didn't anticipate it was coming, and I can't anticipate the outcome. Love you.
Same.
What is it?
If this is our last night together, I think there's something we should do.
How do you move?
Hi.
Sit down. Off to the war, are we?
Brother? What do you want?
Well, you're kind of pointless then if you're not doing anything for the fight, right?
Do it.
Do you think these fools will give up Zephyr? If they know what's best for them, they will. Well, look what we have here. Where's the rest of your clan, Barbie?
Are you kidding me?
Where's your mate? Macintosh, is it? Always did it had a reason better than you.
You mean it's easier to get Willem Mail to do your bidding?
I have compelled many women back in my day, young lady.
Well, you need all the help you can get, right? That doesn't wait before you hurt yourself.
A witch!
Honey, you're looking at the witch.
Awesome work. We'll deal with these guys later. We have more prevalent issues.
You alright?
What do you mean?
Dude, your eyes.
What about them?
They changed.
Don't worry! I'm a freaking vampire! We did it!
When did this happen?
This morning. Zephyr did it.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't my favorite traitor.
Why is every time he's near you look like you're about to piss yourself?
Silence! Cultists, destroy him!
He won't get away this time.
Don't hurt yourself, old boy.
Think something to fight?
We are here to put an end to the Avalon clan. If they do not have Zephyr,
best way to draw him out is to kill his family.
That's a pretty well thought out plan.
My, you must be Lay's new beau, David.
Donovan, ma'am. Donovan Bailey.
Calm down, my pet. Jealousy does not become you.
She's right, old girl. I liked you better Tay. Where's brother? Too scared to face the rest of us?
Oh, both words. But where, pray tell, is Zephyr and Ezra?
Zephyr's around, and Ezra's getting Aaron as far away from you as possible.
Well, Miss Violet will have something to say about that.
What is it? Where did you... What the hell? I can't even sense you! Guess there's some breaks when you're making dimensional. Dawn, get Cobra out of here now!
Off we go, my lady.
You wretch! My sister will thank me for this. You ruined our lives!
Do this, Vi.
Ah, poor Aaron, losing you so soon. What a pitiful sire you would have made. What's so funny?
You really need to work on that memory of yours.
And why's that?
Because I fucking made you.
Ever get tired of this?
Keeps me young.
Tell me, before we go off to bash, bang, and slaughter, what compels you to work for that moron?
I don't know.
Well then,
Carry on. Come on, Clinton. Have a little tact. It's actually kind of fun. You might regret having to come here.
don't feel bad, sweetie. I'm an original.
I don't play fair.
You coward!
No, I beg of you. Akira would not have wanted this.
No. You're right. She would have wanted this.
Save it. I need your help, and you're gonna help me. No spell. I've used it many times. So why not now? Spirits from the other side, we call you now, no longer hide. Rid us of this undead foe into a time we do not know.
It's time.
What?
Something's happening. I just hope you can forgive me for it.
What? What is it?
You'll see. Just know that I love you.
What happened?
Does it matter? We're safe.
How?
What the hell was that?
He did it.
Who did it? What happened?
Ezra's vision.
Can you elaborate more?
Smell the air, Tom. Don't you feel it?
What does this mean?
It means we're free. Ezra had this worked out for a while now. Something Aaron said in one of their first meetings about the world's best days being behind it. So Ezra and Kama laid the plans. Irina will want to use the best offensive spell in Kama's mind. However, the spell's true nature was benevolent. In Kama's spell, we found ourselves about 1,000 years before Christ, and the world was ours for the taking. Dawn and I took comfort in our now obvious freedoms, while those we left behind were given fair notice that we wouldn't be back. I never saw my brothers again, or the girl who single-handedly influenced the course of our freedom, but I still think about them from time to time, wondering where they ended up in this cruel, cruel world.
So how'd it go?
Like you don't know.
Thank you, Ezra. It was the least I could do, I assure you. You and Aaron are free now, and you and I are still the oldest creatures on this plane. The world is yours. The world is ours. Or do you have another plan of what's going on in the future? Why don't we take down the council before it even gets its chance to start? And remind those witches of which species takes its place at the top of the food chain. Did I do the right thing? I mean, do you think this is the right decision for Aaron? Oh, yeah. She'll be fine.
You're full of the stuff, go back and tied up tight. Wheat, meat, dairy, free, teetotal, happy, clappy, high on life. You should try it, you know. Go on while no one's looking. Got you now. Go red-handed in the biscuit tin. Cause you to keep me quiet. Shots, my moves. Plastic, tin can, paper separated. Busy being wave, save the planet flag. But sneaky in suburbia. Got the camera. I'm not single for the four-wheel drive. Cause you keep me quiet. Keep me quiet. Keep me quiet. You do keep me quiet.